What's up, Mavericks? Tax season isn't fun for anyone, but for small business owners, it can be one of the most dreaded parts of the job. Even filing a simple 1099 can feel like way more work than it should. Most people think they need QuickBooks or an accountant to handle it, but here's the secret: you don't. You don't have to spend a lot of money, you don't have to invest a lot of time, and you don't have to waste time trying to translate IRS code. There's a smarter way to do it, and it's called Tax1099, a fast, affordable e-filing platform built for businesses just like yours. So keep watching to see how Tax1099 can make filing faster, easier, and more affordable this tax season, and how you can save even more money with our exclusive coupon code at the end. All right, before we jump in, let's talk about what a 1099 NEC is and whether your business needs to file. A 1099 NEC is what you use to report non-employee compensation. In other words, it's how you report payments made to freelancers, contractors, gig workers, and vendors. Now, there are a few exceptions. For example, if you're paying an S corporation or a C corporation, you're usually off the hook. But if you pay an individual or business $600 or more during the year, the IRS wants to know about it. And heads up, starting in 2026, that $600 threshold is going to jump to $2,000. As a business owner, it's your responsibility to file a 1099 NEC with the IRS for anyone you've paid for contract work, and to send them their copy by the IRS deadline. Now, before you start filing, there are a few things you'll want to have ready, just the basics, nothing crazy. You'll need to provide personal or business information. If you're an individual and not a business, you'll need your full name, social security number, phone number, and address. If you operate a business, you'll need your business name, EIN, address, and phone number. You'll also need your recipient info, that's the same deal, individual or business name, address, and TIN. Then you're going to need payment details like how much you paid and whether any tax was withheld. If your state requires reporting, have your state ID number on hand too. But if you don't have the state ID number, don't worry, the system will autofill the payer TIN. And if you're e-filing, don't worry about Form 1096, that's only for paper submissions. Finally, don't forget the deadline, January 31st. That's when your 1099s need to be filed and sent to recipients. Miss that date and the IRS can hit you with penalties. Staying organized saves you time, money, and headaches. Now, instead of talking about Tax 1099, let me show you just how easy it is to file your 1099s. From the Tax 1099 dashboard, click on Forms. Make sure to click the correct tax year for the forms you're filing. Choose 1099 NEC. And you'll follow the same process for other forms too. Next, add your payer info. If it's already saved, just select it. Otherwise, click Add Payer. Choose whether it's an individual or a business, and fill in your basic details like name, TIN, and address. Next up, the recipient info. Same idea, use a saved record, edit one, or create a new one. You'll enter basic info like the recipient's name, address, and TIN. Then enter your non-employee compensation amount. If federal or state taxes were withheld, add those numbers. If a state filing is required, you'll get a pop-up right away. Tax 1099 even shows you the pricing up front. Now click yes to opt in for state filing. And if you want to double check state requirements, Tax 1099 makes that easy too. Just go to the State Requirements tab, choose the state you want, and then scroll down to see the filing requirements. Back to your 1099 NEC, the system will autofill payer state ID, state name, and state income. Then hit Save and Continue. You'll then see a summary showing which forms require state filings. This checkbox only appears if your recipient is in a state that requires separate state filing. Tax 1099 automatically shows you when state filing applies. For example, you can see that one recipient is from Arkansas, where state filing is required. Another is from California, where separate state filing isn't needed. If state filing is required, the system will guide you through it so you don't miss that step. You can add USPS mailing or e-delivery, which emails a copy directly to the recipient after they have provided consent. To reduce errors, you can run a TIN match. It checks the TIN and name combination of the recipients against IRS records before filing. Before submitting, use the built-in price calculator to review your total fees. Once you're good to go, click Submit, then enter your payment info. And that's it. You're done filing your 1099 NECs. Now here's the cool part. Tax 1099 isn't just for 1099 NECs. If you're managing payroll, vendors, or multiple types of forms, Tax 1099 lets you handle it all in one place. We're talking W-2s, 1099 MISC, 1099K, and even forms like 940 and 941 for payroll tax. It's all there, whether you're filing one form or 500, it scales with you. And if you ever get stuck, there's AI-powered support that actually responds right away, no waiting on hold. And if you need a real person, you can transfer straight to a live agent in seconds. Okay, let's talk pricing because that's usually where software like QuickBooks loses people. QuickBooks pricing can add up fast, and the software is built for general accounting, not bulk 1099 filing. Tax1099, on the other hand, is built for bulk filing. You can easily import data from QuickBooks and complete all of your 1099 filing. If you need up to 20 forms, you'll pay $2.99 per form. With tiered pricing, the more you file, the cheaper it gets, like less than $1 per form for high volume users. There's even a price calculator on the site to estimate your total. Just go in, select the amount and type of form, and Tax1099 instantly shows what you'll pay. You can also add other services like mailing your forms, adding state filings, or TIN matching. Just click Add Service, choose what you want to add, and enter the number of forms for instant pricing. It's that easy, no hidden fees, no guessing, just transparent pricing that scales with your business. So here's the takeaway. If you're using software like QuickBooks just to file 1099s, you're overpaying. Tax1099 gives you everything you actually need: fast, affordable e-filing, IRS-compliant delivery options, built-in tools like W-9 requests and TIN match, and real support when you need it. If you want to learn more about Tax1099, click the link in our description. And when you're ready to get started, use code MERCHANT15 to save 15%. So stay compliant, save cash, and skip the chaos with Tax1099. Thanks for tuning in, Mavericks. I'll see you in the next one.